So I made this gadget inspired by someone on the internet. It's based on Tensegrity, which apparently is what it's called when you have these tables that seem to float in the air. And I showed it on the spanner mailing list of Meccano maniacs, and they seem to like it. So I'm going to do a little video talking about it. It's a bit fiddly to make. This is fishing line holding it up. So we have one thread of fishing line that actually is supporting the weight of the top of the quote table, and then these four on the edges don't carry much load at all. They're just there to stabilize the thing, otherwise it sort of falls over flop like something perched on the end of a fulcrum. But this way, if you adjust it just right, it seems to do this floating in space effect, especially if you can make it so the light obscures the little guy lines, whatever they're called. Now, it's tricky to make it symmetrical, especially to make the top overlay the bottom like vertically directly. I found that very, very hard because of the tensions of the wires. It pulls it to one side. So one trick for that is to use a little round ball like this to hold the attach the wire, because then you can rotate the wire around the ball and adjust it a little bit in one direction or another, so you can center the top of the table over the bottom. And the other thing is that these strips here are doubled up to give it a bit more strength, and they're quite robust, quite rigid. So if you're going to make one of these, get all the distances and directions perfectly even and symmetrical, or it's a nightmare. The top won't be straight, it will be weirdly rotated. But other than that, it's really fun. You can put weights on it to some extent if you're very careful. And there you go. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Seattle, so perfect for filming this daft invention. Bye bye, spanners everywhere. I forgot to show what happens when you tap it and wobble it, so here we go. Doing, doing. It's fairly stable. Doing, doing, doing. And there you go. So the problem is that these wires slip around. Now, if I attach that with some tape or something so these can't slide back and forth, then it would be much more stable. At the moment, I haven't done that, but you see what happens. It kind of recovers its balance point if you're careful. There you go.